I'll be very happy going into max out week. I don't know if I've ever ripped out 405 this much in a day. All right, didn't have the mic on there, so starting over, but today is the last heavy deadlift day prior to max out week. So, that being said, I got two options for max out week. I'm either going to max out all three on Sunday, depending on how I feel after my long run on Saturday, or option B is doing each one individually. So Monday squat day, max out. Tuesday max out bench. Wednesday deadlift. But for today, just gotta worry about getting through these deadlifts. I got 5 sets of 3 of 405 today. So I'll come back for the working sets since we're low on battery as I work this warm up. I'll see you then. All right, so we're up to the working weight now. Went through the warm-ups. They felt good. I got that nagging back pain back there. Other than that, I feel super strong. If it weren't for that nagging back pain, I'd say it feels good as I've ever felt. But we won't get stuck on that. I'll take you for a ride on my first set here so we can find out together how today's gonna turn out. I'll probably do, maybe come back for the last set, should we get there, but time to have the confidence. Let's see how this goes. All right, gotta work on the form for the next set, but it went, so not doing full resets today. Just makes them a little bit easier. 4 more sets, I'll see you for the 5th set. All right, last set. Everything has gone according to plan so far. So we got one last set of 3, different angles so you can see the pain in my face. Well, this may not be a lot of weight to some. It is to me, so if I get this 5th set of 3 knocked out, I'll be very happy going into max out week. I don't know if I've ever ripped out 405 this much in a day, but no better time than now. 5th set of it. So 15 reps of 405, not bad for me. And we'll do deficit after this. All right, let's do it. Ooh, I was fatigued on that one, but probably didn't look pretty from over there. But that's 5 sets of 3, so happy enough. I'll see you for some deficits in a minute. All right, this is the 2nd set of deficits. Took the belt off with the lighter weight. We're doing 315, a little bit heavier than the prescribed 70%, which would take me to about, I'll sit down for that so you're not staring at my head, which would take me to like 305, I think. It's about 70% of my max. you might be able to see here too. So the reason I moved the deadlifts out of the garage as they got heavier is because I have a pretty stiff bar in my garage, so I can't pull the slack out at the bottom. You might not see it as much with 315. Probably would have seen it with the 405, but yanking all that weight off the ground at once with the stiff Ohio bar made it much more difficult. So once I got up to about 390, that's when I moved it here to the gym instead of the garage. All right, second set of deficits. You want to be careful when you're pulling this weight up off the ground. So remember, you got that extra 2 inches or so here. A little bit more difficult right now because I'm trying to keep some of that weight off the lower back with nagging, even though I said I wasn't going to talk about it again, but still felt good. I'll see you for rows. All right, doing standard barbell rows, going light because I've already taxed my lower back pretty well today. And these, especially compared to pen lay rows, put a lot of stress on your lower back. I can do 4 sets of 8, so I'll probably go up a little bit from here, but I'm just gonna record the super light set with hopefully some good form. Yeah, that was good enough. Felt it mostly on the lats instead of too much stress on the lower back. All right, I'll be back for reverse hypers. All right, last and favorite workout. 3 sets of 12 of reverse hyper, and then we're gonna shut her down because we're out of battery. All right, that's a wrap. We will see you next time. Thanks for coming. Subscribe if you like it.